Today we're going to talk about power chords. All right, now power chords are some of the simplest chords that there are. They're made up of two notes, only two different notes, the note interval is called the fifth. Okay, so the distance between the first note of the chord and the second note of the chord is what's called a fifth. All right, if we're in the key of G and our root is the G, our second note in the chord is going to be this D. Okay, that's the fifth because if we count up in the musical alphabet, G, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we get to the fifth. All right, now the fifth is kind of like an anchoring tone in the key. Okay, it's the biggest deal besides the one. There's a lot of reasons for that. It actually is kind of interesting. If you look into something called the Harmonic Series, which is basically the series of tones that any single note generates, the fifth is the first one to follow after the root. So if I played this G and I was measuring the frequencies that were being emitted by this, the next one after the G would be a D. All right, so it's kind of the basis for a lot of harmony. All right, so here we go. Kind of a little sciencey tangent there. Hope you enjoyed it. Something I like to do with the power chord is also put my pinky finger an octave above this first G. So I actually have two Gs. All right, Gs. So the chord looks like this and sounds like this. Only want to hit these bottom three strings. Really common to do thing to do is to mute this power chord. All right, palm mute it by putting your fleshy part of your palm right on the bridge. All right, so let's practice playing this G chord and moving it to two other chord positions. We're going to go from G to C to D. All right, so we're moving the same shape down onto the fifth string. All right, and then not hitting this low note in order to just get these three strings. Okay, another thing I'm doing is muting this lowest string with my first finger. This fleshy part of that is kind of resting lightly underneath the string to make sure that I can strum big without freaking out, hitting it, anything like that. All right, so let's practice going in between this G, this C, and then moving up 2 frets to a D power chord. All right, that's a good exercise when you're getting used to these chords. And then back to the 1. All right, and this chord is really a big part of rock music, early rock music, even blues. It kind of had its birth in the blues, but then in the 60s, guys like Link Ray and The Who and you know, all those dudes really, Cream, they're all using power chords to just get a crunchy and basic sound. The song we're going to look at really quick is called Blitzkrieg Bop. This is by the Ramones. And they were active in the 70s. Well, 70s, 80s, you know, they've been around. Pretty awesome. But this song we're going to play with the G, C, and D. We're going to play this chugging 8th note rhythm, all right? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So a measure of the G and a half measure of the C and the D. Forming in a straight line, those are losing their minds. All right, you can see, you definitely recognize the sound. You've heard it all over the place. So check that out. They're all made up of power chords. Practice that and be able to play them all over the neck. All right, they're usually just going to be, actually they're exclusively going to be with 6-string roots and 5th-string roots. All right, so be able to play this power chord wherever you want, based off 6-string roots and 5th-string roots. If you have any requests, send them to requests@mahalo.com.